Namaskar, friends. I have a newspaper in my hands. This is Hindustan Times, very popular newspaper of India. It is saying that July 3, 2022 is being celebrated at first ever World Biryani Day. First ever World Biryani Day on July 3. But the most interesting thing it is saying that the day gives foodies an opportunity to celebrate the dish which was originally from Persia, contemporary Iran, Persia, and introduced in South Asia by the Mughals. With different versions including Hyderabadi biryani, Lucknow biryani, Muradabadi, this dish has patrons worldwide. A dish from Persia brought by Mughals. What to say? Currently, this is the most popular dish on food ordering apps and websites like Zomato, Swiggy. Biryani is the most popular dish. And whether we should be indebted to the Persians, Mughals for this wonderful dish, we are after that. And I am going through a lot of literature and material about the biryani, a lot of theories are there. It says that the word biryani derived from the Persian word biryan, which means fried before cooking, and birinj, the Persian word for rice. Again, someone says that the dish originated in Persia, was brought to India by the Mughals. One chef, Michelin star chef, is saying that when Mughals came through Afghanistan, northern India, they bought in the biryani. And one historian, Lizzie Collingham, says that the modern biryani developed in the royal kitchens of the Mughal Empire. And one very popular legend is that Mumtaz Mahal, she visited after taking off her burqa to the army barracks, and she found the soldiers were malnourished, and to provide balanced diet to the soldiers she invented a dish with meat and rice on whipped up with ghee, spices, saffron, and it was the biryani. Oh my God! Thank you, Mumtaz Mahal, for bringing this dish. And one more theory is that ki Babur brought this a wonderful dish to us. One theory says that the Turk Mongol conqueror Timur brought this. Oh my God. Uh, there are so many theories. One theory says that while in northern India it was brought by Mughals, and in the south India on the Malabar coast Arabian traders bought this dish. Oh my God, I'm feeling indebted for this wonderful dish. Otherwise, what we Indians would might be eating without this dish, our life would have been very dull. But is this true? This is a complete white lie. Complete lie imposed on us by the education system and thought process imposed on us, created by the Macaulay, who was the creator of the British education system, and continued by the Maulana Azad, first education minister of India, who had the hidden agenda to subvert the Indian identity. Both these persons, in a very conspiratory manner, crushed the Indian identity and imposed on us these thoughts that we didn't have any tradition, we are like a jungly people and nothing to boast upon about our culture. Then what is the truth? The truth is that there is a Sanskrit word, brihi, the plural of which is brihani, or which, when corrupted in the Persian, it became biryani. Brihadi to biryani. If you see the closely, a lot of English words have been derived from the Sanskrit, our ancient language. In the same manner, a lot of words in Arabic and Persian have been derived from the Sanskrit, and biryani is one of them. It is corrupted from biryani, which is the plural word for rice in Sanskrit. So this is the truth. First, etymologically, this has been derived from the Sanskrit. And how? And logically, just use your brain how the Mughals or Persians could evolve if this prepared from the rice when they didn't have a single grain of rice. Single grain of rice. The Babar, fortunately, Babar was the good chronicler. In his Babar Nama, he written everything in detail: the food, the people, the animals, the fruits, the vegetables, plant, everything he written in detail, cereals, but he didn't use the word rice until he had reached the India, until he has reached Hindustan or India. And first time he describing rice when he looted, yes, when he looted rice from some kafirs of Hindustan or India. Yes. Unless he looted, he didn't know rice at all. Rice at all. There is no possibility, even remote possibility of inventing a dish by a person, rice dish, which by the people who don't have a single grain of rice. And what about us? What about us? We didn't use the word biryani, but there is the alternate word called mansodan. What is mansodan? Odan is the another Sanskrit word for rice, and mans you will by be knowing mans is the Sanskrit word for the meat. Mansodan means meat and rice. Meat and rice. And this word, unique word, and believe me, Indians scientists were very particular about the food. They were knowing the exact impact of food on your brain, your thought process, your emotions. So they permitted the use of meat in the food of our warrior class called Kshatriya, because they had to fight in the most they had to live in the most adverse circumstances, in the forest, in the mountains. So they had to be adaptive quality in their body, in their food habits, everything. So there was mansodan, yani meat and rice, and this word has been used even in the Vedic literature thousands of years ago. In the Satpat Brahma, it is saying Parini in his classic creation Ashtadhyayi also mentions Manshodan. Manshodan means meat and rice. And there is a very wonderful book. I am mentioning one book because I believe that there were thousands of books and which were destroyed, burnt by the tyrants who came from the West, propagating their religion, and burnt our universities, massacred our men, and destroyed our chain of knowledge. But here I am fortunate enough to have a hand on a book called Pak Darpana. It is supposed to be written by the King Nala. King Nala has been described in Mahabharata in very detail. He was a great king, and in his worst times, he had to serve the King Ritparla, in whose service he worked as a chef in the kitchen of Ritparla. So in the Pak Darpan, the literal meaning of Pak Darpan is mirror of cooking. So you can see everything about the Mans Shepherd, and it gives very detailed description of the Mansodans. A lot of varieties, how to cook rice, how to clean rice, how to what size meat is to be cut, how to wash the meat, what spices to be added, everything, even camphor, and how to add fragrance after cooking. You may add some flowers, and then come out before then take out these flowers before serving, so that they may add some new flavors, some fragrances. And there are variety of mansodan, or in contemporary word, biryanis. And there are for crispiness what to add, for fragrance what to add. Even you must have heard the word dampukht biryani. When we add the flour, needed flour to seal the fragrance जो है, this has been also described in the Pak Darpada in very detail. And how to मतलब they have given such a fine description. I am mesmerized. Moreover, a lot of varieties, what you say, chicken biryani, a lot of जो है, from a lot of meats, and everything जो है, chicken biryani, the specific word is कुंकुट मांस तैलोदन निर्माण विधि. It means kukut means जो chicken, and mans means meat, and odan means rice. So how to prepare chicken biryani, and it is everything. And they have detailed the spices to be used, how everything is there. Oh my God! I am going through. I'm again. Uh, I don't know words to describe how it in detail they could write at those times. So it is nothing. It is in North India, and fortunately, one more book I hand upon, that is. Let me give you the name. It is Puran Puranannuru. It is a Tamil book जो है, somehow I am unable to pronounce it properly. And there are a lot of poems, around 400 poems, which again they describe the dishes prepared from the meat and rice. And they name the dish Unsoru. Like Mansodak, the same meaning जो है, Unsuru means meat and rice. So it is the Tamil translation of Mansodan. And here also you can we can go through the detailed preparation process, even marinating, a lot of type of marinating with curd, marinating of the meat with curd, and so many types of marinating, and how the Chola kings eaten stewed goat meat fried in ghee, crispy fried vegetable, rice, everything as part of lunch. So these detailed descriptions compel us to believe that that everything, whatever is being told about the Mughal contribution about our food is a complete lie. And fortunately, in my personal library, I have another book. It is Nuskha-e-Shahjahani. Nuskha-e-Shahjahani. It is the wonderful translation of a book written at the time of Shahjahan. It details about the dishes prepared in the kitchen of Shahjahan, but no where biryani word is being used here. But majority of dishes are named pulao. मलाई पुलाव, जर्द पुलाव, गार्लिक पुलाव, बादाम पुलाव, बदनजान पुलाव, अंबाली पुलाव, कोफ्ता पुलाव, पुलाव मलकुंदन पुलाव, जिलानी पुलाव, कद्दू पुलाव, अम्बा पुलाव, पूड़ी पुलाव, अनानास पुलाव, मौज पुलाव, सब्ज पुलाव, a lot of pulav. And many writers give tradition of pulav similarly like biryani to the Mughals. And I have a book also. But just stop for a minute. There is a Sanskrit word called pulak. And what is pulak? Pulak means boiled rice. Boiled rice. And the same word is used in the Tamil and Telugu, and it is called pulakam. So, what to say? It is called pulakam, and there is a dish still in contemporary time called pulkam, jo hai, and it is something like khichdi in northern India, and distilled prepared. So again, you know that this pulao and pilaf and whatever it is in Persian and Arabic, I don't know, jo hai, all these are corrupted form of pulakam of Sanskrit. So, the all this story has been created by the Western interest to just degrade us. So next time someone tells you that biryani or pulao or whatever is the Mughal tradition, Islamic contribution, just punch him. No, I'm just joking. Just confront him along with evidence I have already given you, and. And this conspiracy is not only in this biryani or pulao. Everywhere you will find that any branch of knowledge is being designed in a way that you should feel that we Indians had nothing in our depository of knowledge in ancient India. But I have crushed the theory of biryani or pulao being of Mughal origin or Persian origin along with complete evidences. And believe me, if these tyrants coming and burning our universities, doing massacre, we would have more knowledge, more evidence to prove that everything which is claimed by the outsiders as their contribution knowledge is ours, just their name has been changed in a very conspiratory manner, So, with this, I am ending the discourse on biryani and pulao. I believe if you still have any question about the origin of biryani and pulao, you can always ask in the comment section. Moreover, there are two requests. First, if you have any questions about queries or doubts about Indian depository of knowledge, please ask in the comment section. I will put up a video supported by the scriptures and evidences, just like I have done for the biryani and pulao. Second thing, if you have not subscribed our channel, please do that. You will certainly benefited in future after subscribing our channel. Namaskar, I am Achar Kalki Krishnan.